Hello and welcome to another Super 3 Boy Blender tutorial, and today we're going to go over Blender Softbodies. Now before we get started, a little bit of a self-promotion here. You can always go to forum.nistic.com for any help if you have any questions or just to show off your renders. I really don't have time if you message me for support, so just go ahead and go to forum.nistic.com. Also, I'm releasing a Blender DVD, which I'm working on right now. It's on making a character in Blender. It's $20, and it's going to be way better than these tutorials here. So if you're interested, just send me a YouTube message or a Nistic message, just letting me know you're interested. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I have a copy of Blender open here. So I'm going to open it up. And we have our default cube. So, what we are going to do, we don't need our default cube. So we're going to hit X, erase selected object, space, add mesh. Sorry I'm going a little fast here, but we have a lot to cover. And we're going to go to plane. And so after we go to plane, we're going to hit S and hit 3. Make it about 3 times bigger than it was originally. Hit enter. And we need a subdivide. So W, subdivide multi, 4 times. No, not enough. So subdivide again with W subdivide. That seems just about right. So after we've done that, we are going to go down here to the toolbar, hit new, and this is called a vertex group. Basically, all the vertices that are selected up here, make sure they're selected, will be basically grouped, so we can do stuff with it. Make sure the weight is set to 0. You can move the slider to get it to 0, and hit assign. I'm just whacking it a couple times because I feel like it. So then we're going to hit tab, and we're going to go over here to object mode, weight paint, and we're going to change these options. Change it till it says 1. Just click that button there, and then opacity should be 1. So we have a little, make our brush size a little bit smaller. Basically, this weight paint, you can add some weight to a object. So just click the brush on the top of the plane here. It doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of make a line on both edges. So it should turn red, like so. So after we're done with weight paint, we just go back to object mode. We go to the object button. Then we go to the physics button, and then we hit the softbody button under the softbody tab. And in there, it says use goal. We want to click that little thing right there and hit group. And as you remember before, we created a vertex group with all those vertices, and we assigned them to that group. So now under softbodies, we are using that group, that selection, and telling Blender that we want to use that as a soft body. So now that we got that done, let's click Alt, left mouse button, kind of rotate so we can see everything here, and then hit Alt A. And you can see it's kind of a cloth-like, kind of springy and bouncy, and you actually have to play with these settings to get different cloth types that you might want. Like if you wanted something more like watery, or you wanted it to be really a stiff kind of cloth or soft body, you can just play with these little things right here: friction, mass, gravity, speed, stiffness. You can do all types of things with just playing with that. So after this tutorial, I suggest that you would play with those options. So as you can see here, it's just looping, but we want to make it look a little bit better. So I'm just going to hit escape here, go down here, and set smooth. So it looks a little bit smoother. And then we go back up here, hit Alt A, looks a little better. Hit spacebar to stop it at a good point. Go down here to view, camera. You can see kind of the curvature of the cloth. And let's just add a little material to this so you see how that works out. So I'll just make it a red cloth kind of looking thing. And to make it look a little less like plastic, I'm going to turn down the reflection here, or turn up the reflection a bit, and turn down the specularity, and turn up the hardness a bit, so it looks a little bit more kind of like a bright kind of cloth here, but a little less like plastic. So we're gonna render here, and kind of looks a little cloth-like here, so you can see the curvature of the cloth. And a good idea to use soft bodies mainly for cloths and clothes, but you can, and sheets and things like that, because I mean I did a render where I put a object under here and I set it as a deflection. You can put an object under there and just click deflection, and it will basically, the soft body will wrap itself around it. So I was able to make a bed sheet instead of modeling it and making it perfect. I was able to, in 1 minute, make a soft body, make that a deflection, hit Alt A, so it just kind of dropped on there, and then got that mesh, textured it, and it looked exactly like a bed sheet. So that worked real well. So I hope you learned a little bit how to use soft bodies here, and so I'll give you a little time to go play with these little features down here, see what type of soft bodies you can get. You can make it real stiff like a rubber band, or just soft like a cloth. So have fun with that, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, go to forum.nistic.com. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. So bye bye.